North Carolina Shaw University has stand behind claims of racial profiling when South Carolina deputies pulled over a bus carrying students to Georgia last month. The bus, transporting 18 Shaw students and 2 staff advisors, was traveling from Raleigh to Atlanta for a conference when a traffic stop took place on I-85 in Spartanburg County, South Carolina. Today, Shaw University President Dr. Paulette Dillard and other university leaders announced the university filed an official complaint with the U.S. Department of Justice to request an investigation into the Title VI and civil rights violations committed by the Spartanburg County and the Cherokee County, South Carolina sheriff's officers. Dr. Dillard says Shaw University is keeping its tradition of fighting for what's right.
For generations, Shaw University has led the charge for equality and equal justice under the law. From its legacy of leadership in the Jim Crow South to being a pivotal place and historic site of groundwork during the Civil Rights Movement, and being the founding site for the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, or SNCC, Shaw University has been at the forefront of the fight for justice, and Shaw University will continue to lead the charge. In 2020, Shaw University launched the Center for Racial and Social Justice in the wake of watching George Floyd being murdered at the hands of law enforcement officers, who once again overstepped their authority and violated an individual's rights. The Center for Racial and Social Justice was established to create awareness, to educate the public, and to demand accountability. That is what we are doing here today. We are obligated and committed to stand up and speak up for those who are historically overlooked and underestimated, because the laws of this nation should protect them too. Let's be clear. Racism is about power and systems. And just because there isn't a knee on someone's neck doesn't mean that no harm is being done. And just because someone greets you or smiles in your face doesn't mean that they are not still violating your rights.
We tried to get Dr. Dillard on the show. We were told, quote, we heard back from the team late last night, and the general counsel's legal team is not authorizing any one-on-one interviews with the media. When this changes, I'll reach out to you to provide an update. I mean, this is the sort of crap that, frankly, another HBCU had to experience, Renita, in Georgia as well. I mean, this is, being stopped on these highways. And in one case, they were, I forgot, it was, oh my goodness, was it Delaware State University, folks? When they were like, we were checking for drugs on this bus. Come on.
Because the one of the parts of this, the reason why they're asking for this to be investigated is because they are saying that, they're asking the question, was it really legal to search everyone's property based on an illegal lane change or an issue with lane change? And so the question about illegal search and seizure is one that definitely needs to be continually looked at, because consistently we see across the country that is the Fourth Amendment being violated against, for Black folks, Fourth Amendment being violated, which deals with search and seizure, is something that we consistently see. So I am really glad to see this investigation. We know that the Supreme Court has in the past held up that police officers can pretty much search for any reason, that as long as they believe that it's legitimate and things need to be searched. But we really need the Supreme Court to take a different view of this. And I really hope that cases like this can drive better outcomes in courts on the violation of the Fourth Amendment.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Mark Unfiltered video in just one moment.
Don't wait till November 8th. We can vote today, y'all. Early vote started this week.
We're on Savannah State University's campus. We'll be dorm storming today, giving out treats for everyone. We hope to see everyone at the polls when it comes to November.
If you believe we got power, let them know. Make some noise. Put a fist up. I need to see a fist in the air because we got power. Come on, you put it up. Go get your shirt. We're out here in the streets of Savannah, Georgia. James, do not forget to go vote. I got you. If we vote the right people in, we can make a change. We can get these resources in our community.
I am a woman, and it is important that we have the say-so of what we want to do with our bodies.
We're concentrating on entrepreneurism, providing young people with resources and training that they need in order to change their trajectories. We want Black down.
Democracy is on the ballot. Voting rights is on the ballot. Voting suppression is on the ballot. I am most passionate about those three combined because they all impact each other.
Savannah is my home. I care about my community, and I care about representation in my community.
Our voices are still going to be heard no matter what kind of obstacles try to come up against us to stop us from voting. We're still going to be standing our ground.
I see the effort that's being made to keep our communities from voting. So that makes me realize it's even more important, because if it wasn't important, they wouldn't be fighting to make sure we could vote.
This doesn't stop this year. This is a forever movement.
We're going to exert our power as a people, walk in our rightful place. We're going to change our communities, fight for our communities, and build our communities.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
Oh, no punches! I'm real revolutionary right now.
Support this man, Black media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
Thank you for being the voice of Black America, Roland.
Stay Black. I love y'all.
All momentum we have now, we have to keep this going.
The video looks phenomenal.
See, there's a difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared.
It's time to be smart.
Bring your eyeballs home.
You dig?